Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to another episode of Out in the Hamptons. I'm your host, Michael Jefferies, and what a pleasure and honor it is to have today as my guest, Jade Starling, who's coming in live from New Jersey. Welcome. How are you?
How you doing, Michael? It's so great to be on out in the Hamptons.
Yes.
And I just want to mention that I'm Jade Starling, but I'm also the lead singer-songwriter of Pretty Poison group.
Yes. Catch me, I'm falling. Indeed.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Yeah. Catch Me, I'm Falling was a huge, massive hit that still resonates today around the world. We're talking about, I think, 1989. When
Yeah,
it scored top 10, folks, on Billboard Hot 100. Congratulations. What
now multi-platinum. So
and
we're
it's
very,
it's
very
all
proud.
yeah. It's one of those songs that is an earworm. What I love about, and I want to get into a little bit more, but tell us about how it's resonating today in a major series on television.
Catch Me's actually been in about 20 or 25 TV, movie productions, actually up for a commercial. So fingers crossed it'll be this year. A very exciting thing happened last year. It was included in the soundtrack of the number one Netflix show, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Scary stuff, but yeah.
No kidding. I know. Very disturbing. Episode 4, they used Catch Me, and it was during his first kill. So I feel very honored that
Yes.
he Catch Me during Dahmer's first kill. Not only played once, it played and then the craziness happened and then it came back and it played again. So it actually played twice in the episode. So episode 4, you guys, Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. We're so grateful to Ryan Murphy for including us.
Absolutely.
And we've actually worked with Ryan Murphy before. He included our song Nighttime in his hit show Pose that used to be on Netflix.
Awesome. Nighttime was the follow up to Catch Me, I'm Falling, which also actually scored top 40 on the Billboard Hot 100. 2 hits in a row. Diva
Well,
Diva.
that song was number 8 on the pop chart, number 1 on the dance chart, and number 13 on the R&B chart.
Hmm.
So it was huge.
Yeah. Just a little refresher course, folks. This was the CD cover, the album cover. We're going back to 89. Catch Me, I'm Falling. You wrote that song. You are the
I
writer.
did. I co-wrote the song with my partner, Way Cooler.
Hey, way cooler.
Way cooler than us.
Were you guys in a relationship together at the time and were like inspired to write a song about?
Oh, just very good friends and songwriting partners. No, I actually wrote that song for someone I was dating at the time, and it was a very new relationship for me, very sweet and exciting, and those feelings of when you're first falling in love with somebody. So that's how Catch Me came about.
Yeah.
So
Can
I'm
we,
very lucky to have my songwriting partner way cooler because he is a multi instrumentalist and producer. So together, the two of us are a force to be reckoned with.
you guys are, and in fact, folks listening to us, they are performing tomorrow night just up the island in Melville. So get your dancing shoes out. And can you tell us a little about the show?
Yes, we're going to be performing at the Bijou. That's in Melville, New York. It's actually a very nice restaurant, but it turns into a club at night. And we played there last year, as you remember. I think you were there. It was in April, right?
I did come last year, yeah, and that's when you had a number one hit on the dance charts. The remake of Seal, was it Seal's Crazy?
Yes. Yes.
That was a hot number. Uh,
Oh, thank you so much. And
yeah.
then this year we've been having great success with our latest single, "Place in the Sun," which I know you've been supporting.
I have been,
And
but yes,
it's
Jade.
also
Look
been
here.
number 1 for us around the world. Oh,
Yes,
thank you, Don.
you're welcome.
Beautiful.
Such a great song, and you've got Lee Dagger helping you produce that one, I believe. But you wrote it.
Yeah, Way Cooler and myself and Lee helped out with the music. And it was a great collaboration.
Yeah.
And
It's a great
I just
song. I
I
have
just
some.
loved getting the song and the video. It was so amazing. We went to a private beach in Southern California and shot this beautiful video. A lot of it was done overhead in drone cameras, and it's just breathtaking. So check it out.
Very
It's over
sophisticated.
100,000 views.
Hmm.
And I want to do a shout out to my label, Tasmania, and Mike Fuller. Thank you so much for everything, Mike. We love you. Mwah.
I love the name of that record label, Tasmania. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I've got a
So
surprise for you. You are number one on the Pride Top 20 countdown this week, moving up a couple notches to
thank you so
secure
much.
the top position right here on Pride Top 20.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. You know what? I appreciate your support so much. You've been such a
A
cheerleader
fan. I've been
for
such a
all of
fan.
our new music, and I thank you for your continued love and support. We love you so much.
Absolutely. The love's coming back. And thank you for the beautiful music. It's a strong EP package. You've got a bunch of great remixes on there. Can we briefly go over some of the cats that are doing it up for you on this one?
Sure.
Yeah. Who'd you
Oh, were
get?
you talking about the remixers on that package?
Yeah. Oh, is there any mix you're particularly fond of that it's like, that's the one for me? Or are they all top notch? Well, they
Well, I
all
love
are
all of
top notch,
them.
actually.
I love all of them, especially Block and Crown, who we do a lot of work with. They're out of Amsterdam in Mexico. Of course, Stonebridge. He's amazing. He supports us on his show on Sirius XM.
I like that mix,
Always does great
Stonebridge.
work.
Hmm.
Uh, Dark Intensity. Um, God, so many good remixers on there.
Yeah.
DJ Q.
Yeah, shout out to C Dub. I think he did a mix for you too. C Dub is a friend of mine who
Yes, C-Dub. Oh, I
yeah,
love his name.
he's
I
been
do.
we work together. Super nice guy.
You know,
Uh
I've had the great pleasure of working with these incredible DJ remixers. Also, I want to shout out to Larry Keith. I love his mix so much. He
yeah.
really captured the essence of the song. Everyone had their own take on it, so I have like great love and affection for every mix on the package.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want different flavors is the way I describe it, so that DJs who have different rooms can play, choose which one fits that room for that night, and that's I think,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what makes it strong.
And then also Luca Debonair, I love his mix with Mike Farello. That is a banger, complete banger for clubs.
Oh, I got to check that one out. Folks, go to your favorite distribution sites like Amazon or iTunes or wherever you might find your music, and check out Jade's A Place in the Sun today. I know you've sent me the mixes, but I couldn't find them in time, so I bought a couple just to support the love, sending the love your way.
Oh, and I'm feeling it. Thank you so much.
Do you see you're the copyright owner? Do you see a bounce in residuals like when something like the Jeffrey Dahmer series comes around and people start like frantically downloading "Catch Me I'm Falling"?
Oh yeah, oh definitely. We see the spike on the Spotify for sure.
Love it.
Our Spotify this year was over 2 million, and Catch Me was actually over 9 million streams at
Uh,
this point. So
Amazing.
a lot of the streaming has been incredibly helpful in keeping the name out there and keeping the music relevant, especially the newer music. So it's been incredible, the love and support from the fans between the classic hits and the new hits. It's a real blessing, and I feel very fortunate to be in a situation where I can appeal to my longtime following, the hardcore fans, and then all these new fans all around the world.
Absolutely. Keep new folks, the younger generations that are coming up, discover you and support you. I love it. Can we?
What's amazing too, I don't know
Yeah.
if I told you, but we're because of the Jeffrey Dahmer placement, I've been invited to go to the Emmy Awards, so I will be sitting with Ryan Murphy and Evan Peters and all the actors from the show. and they're up for 13 Emmys. So we're very hopeful. There's going to be a lot of awards being
Oh,
accepted Monday night.
you'll win. They'll win something now. If they win for a category, do you guys get an award sent to you as well?
No, not because my song is not up for an award. I'm just there as being part of the soundtrack and part of the ensemble of the whole.
Got
But I
you.
feel very fortunate to be included. It's very exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know that the awards have been delayed for 4 months because of the actors' strike.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we're
It's
finally
supposed
coming
to happen
around.
months ago.
It's been a rough for artists. It's really been a rough last 4 or 5 years with, well, not five, but with the it seems like five with the
Between
COVID
the
pandemic.
pandemic and all the strikes going on and things like that, there has been a lot of obstacles to get over. But I will say that the positive thing that I got out of that whole time during the pandemic was it gave Way and I a lot of time to be creative,
Hmm.
and we were doing a lot of songwriting during that time. So there will be an album coming this year and a lot of incredible new music that I can't wait for you to hear.
I cannot
So
wait. Yeah,
excited.
it's gonna be fabulous. 2024, rock it out. I love it.
For sure.
Yeah. Um, let's harken back a little bit more to the Catch Me I'm Falling period of time, 89, 90s. You guys got a deal. Was it with Virgin Records?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Sorry.
Did they send you guys out on the road a lot? What was that time frame like for you? Was it Fast and Furious?
It's definitely Fast and Furious. It was having to be in so many different cities during, during that time. We were being to practically every major city you could think of to do like promotional performances for the record, because as this was transpiring, the record was going up the chart, and it had already reached number one on the dance charts on the Billboard, and they were working it on the pop and the R&B chart. So that during that period, we were doing quite a bit of traveling here and overseas. So it was quite a quite a whirlwind. But you know what? You get what you work for, and we worked incredibly hard to meet all the radio station people and the promotional people and the fans, which is always exciting to me to be able to connect with the fans on more of a personal basis. But I think because we did go out and we personalized the promotional tour, we did all these cities, we did all the countries. I think that did contribute a lot to the success of that record.
Sounds like you did, and you have a great stage persona. I was there
Thank you.
last year in Melville.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah, your energy is approachable. The way you communicate with your audience.
I
There's.
like to include the audience. I'm about inclusivity. So I like them to sing along. I like them to feel a part of the show. So it's not just like, I'm up here and you're down there. It's like, we are together and we're doing this together.
Mhm. Yes, that's a great show to be a part of. Looking back now at that period, anything that stands out as a benchmark for you, like maybe a certain city or certain type of venue, something like that? Just curious.
I mean, every city is special to me. I always enjoy playing LA. I always enjoy New York. I enjoy the big metropolitan cities, Miami, but everything in between too. I
Hmm.
do. I really enjoy everywhere. You gotta make the scene and make it a party wherever you go. Um, there is something that sticks out in my mind that I want to share with you.
Yes, please.
There was There was a show on Netflix called AJ and the Queen, starring our dear friend RuPaul. So RuPaul actually did a lip sync to Catch Me and performed as me in a red wig with a little fringy number.
I love
And
it.
I
I
loved
love
it
it.
so much.
Yes.
We actually include it in there's a video behind us when we perform in the larger venues. We use like a video screen behind us. And during Catch Me, I'll have that image come up with Rue performing Catch Me. So we're kind of performing it together. So it was not only an honor for me, but such a huge blessing to have Rue performing as me, Catch Me in Boston. It just completely blows my mind.
An homage to Jade Starling. Yes, every day.
I love it. I mean,
Yes.
she was even doing the dance moves. It was just insane. So you guys, if you get a chance, check out AJ and the Queen. I'm sure it's still, in the archives on Netflix. What a great show.
Awesome. Um, so now that the coronavirus is somewhat behind us, more or less, anyways, people, you've been keeping busy. How does 2024 look so far? Is your agent booking you some gigs?
Yes. Oh my God. We're just getting started for bookings this year, but it's already starting to look really good. And we're going to be doing a lot of overseas stuff this year, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
just talking to my agent yesterday. We're getting requests from Brazil and Germany, and another agent over there. They're talking about Amsterdam, London, uh, Paris, Spain. So I'm always excited to go to Europe and go overseas and connect with the fans over there and do festivals in the summertime and get with the DJs that do the remixes, the Euro DJs. It's so exciting to connect with them. So
Yeah.
recently,
Hmm.
Block and Crown took it upon themselves to do this amazing remix on my classic hit Nighttime. And it's funny because we were getting ready to release a whole other song as a new single. Turns out they did such a great job, and they gave it to a radio station in Germany, and they started playing it right away. They put it in rotation. So we did an about face. We got several remixes on Nighttime, and it's coming out. It's going to drop on January 19th. My birthday! Hi!
All right.
So I have a great new record for my birthday, and I can't wait for everyone to hear the 2024 version of Nighttime. It's incredible. I've been listening to all the remixes. It's banging. It's amazing.
Well, we're going to
And you're going to
close the show with you sent me a remix. Is it the Block and Crown mix? Correct.
it is the Block and Crown Pretty Poison remixed by Ghostbusters.
We Oh, okay. We'll close the show a
Incredible
little bit
studio.
later. We have some time. Um, but
Awesome.
yeah. So Jade, you're from New Jersey or Manhattan or both? One of those.
Well, sort of both.
Yeah.
I grew up in New Jersey, but my family is from New York. A lot of my family's from New York. My parents came from New York, uh, Queens and Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Hmm.
So, having grown up between New Jersey and New York, I feel like I'm both native New Yorker and native New Jersey.
Got you. Is anyone in the family as talented as you? Do you come from like a singing family, bunch of church going folks, or can you give us a
I
little?
mean, I actually do come from a musical family. My dad played guitar and banjo and
Oh, cool.
some string instruments. My mom played piano and also was a great vocalist. My brother also a guitarist. So I feel like music is run in our family. So I feel very blessed that my parents did support me in my choice to go into uh, being a musician, going into a very tough industry where it's very competitive. And let's face it, not everyone makes it in business. It's very tough. I started at a very young age, and I had a lot of support at home. So I feel like my parents really nurtured my my desires and my aspirations to become a musician. In the beginning, I played violin and flute, and they really encouraged me to play an instrument. They really wanted me to play.
Oh,
But
were you quite proficient at it, would you say?
no.
Oh, well, interestingly enough,
No, I was not. It was
the
not a
intro.
natural.
No,
It was not natural for me. What was natural for me was singing.
got you.
And I told them I really wanted to be a singer. I want to be in a band, and I want to be a rock star.
Love that. Yes. Did you, you
So
know,
what I did
go
was
ahead. Yeah.
I actually manifested the career choice, becoming a rock star, becoming a singer-songwriter. I manifested it. I focused on it. I worked hard, and I made it happen. I willed it to happen.
Well, what would you say was one of the first breaks you got that you realized that this is going to happen?
Early on, we were playing some local clubs in the Philadelphia area,
Mm-hmm.
and we started getting a pretty large following.
Super exciting.
So it seemed like the more we played, the more people came, and the word spread. And I just felt comfortable, like that's what I was meant to do and who I was meant to be. And I was meant to entertain people and heal people through the music. And I feel that there's certain people that are chosen to do what they do. And then I feel that there are careers that choose you for a reason. So I feel like God chose me to be someone that could really help people and heal people through the music. So I feel very blessed to be able to do what I do. And the people actually still follow us for so many years. It's amazing. It really is.
Absolutely. In the last few minutes that we have, speaking of following, can you tell folks where to go? What's the best places to go to follow you or to learn more about
Yes,
you?
check me out on all my socials at Jade Starling. You could check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not so active on Twitter anymore, but definitely Instagram, Facebook, and definitely follow us on Spotify. You could follow us at Pretty Poison. And the website, Pretty Poison Music.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's prettypoisonmusic.com.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah, that is easy. Well, folks, we're going to wrap it up here, but I want to close out with the new Block and Crown remix that you sent me. Here it is. I have it all queued up, and this is the new 2024 version of the classic Nighttime.
One of them.
One of them of a host. So 2024 is starting off on the right track for you, for us. So here, have a listen, Jade. I'm going to say it's such a pleasure for you to come out in the Hamptons. This is your first time, but I hope it's not going to be your last time.
Well, hopefully I'll be out in the Hamptons at the Pride this summer.
Yes. Hey, Tom House, gonna hook you guys up, and yeah, you could be my co-host on the show. Well,
I would love that, Michael.
big hugs. I'm reaching out across the digital land there. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And here we go now with...
Love you so much, and thanks again for all your support.
Love you
and
too.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Absolutely. I'll be there. All right, folks, here it is.
Love you guys. Follow me and stream our music. I love you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.